Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts. In the last episode we attempted to rescue Koudelka, which happened to be Haley's mom, and failed as Bacon captured. Then we figured out that Bacon is not really Bacon. His real name is Cardinal Albert Simon, the man we were looking for all along. But the only clue we have next is to go to Wales and find a certain man. And that's our next destination. Now, since we're getting close to the end of the game here, I'm going to be holding off on all the side quests before the final dungeon. So, I'll go back and show off all the extra little crap. Voice can hear. But I got one more dungeon here. We're at the second to last dungeon of the game. Once we do that, then I'm going to go start doing all the side quests, because that's really when all the side quests become available. What the hell? Is this some kind of alien's house? Yeah, it's quite an interesting house. Let's go inside it. Be careful, it may fuse or transform or something. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me you believe that junk. Oh boy. What are you doing back? Huh? But you know, it's dangerous. What if they transform? Are you kidding? Oh, you're right. Well, it might be dangerous if you get too close. Come on, let's go. Let's go do it anyways. Screw them. Throw caution to the winds. Click on the door. It's a pretty slick looking house, and it isn't locked or anything. Well, how come you don't want to go in it? Because it might transform me. Alright, let's go up here. This place. This is actually where the Nematon Monastery is, where Koudelka took place, allegedly. I was telling you though, Koudelka has nothing to do with this game. It's more of a spiritual successor, but they just reference it a lot. It's really weird. What the? These are some impressive ruins. So this is evidence of the monastery's research to raise the dead, just as how they said. There was something here, but now this entire place is like a graveyard. I don't want to talk about graveyards. Sick of them. It's just so sad. What? Oh yeah? You can hear the cries of the dead roam in this area? Who's this creepy looking dude? You see all these things? Not human, not ghost. Happy things, unfortunate things, lucky things, poor things, misunderstood things, necessary things, unneeded things. All of them have returned to the earth and the heavens. Who are you? I love the music. Why turn your back on me, eh? Let me see up your skirt. I don't think I should look into your eyes. It's kind of creepy, old demon dude. Well, wasn't that blow a stinger? What's it called? Verbal abuse? The one that's always spars with freedom of speech. Bada boom, bada bing. You get my meaning? Hey, now, just what is with you? Me? Oh, right, we get a new character. Strange creature. That's his name? I don't like that name. What the? What do you think? Made you think you can name me? Thought I'd be your new friend, eh? Well, sorry. Maybe we had more time than we could have been friends. I'll barely finish on schedule, even as is. But boy, if we were putting fun to adventure with you. What are you babbling about? Breaking the fourth wall. I guess it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? Who exactly are you? My name is Roger Bacon, the eternal prodigy, lover of science and learning. Roger, what? Huh? What? Roger Bacon? Yes? Are you here for a delivery? Koudelka told us to come here. Koudelka? You mean that Koudelka? Yeah, the only Koudelka. Oh. Do you even know who Koudelka is, little geezer? Of course I do. I wouldn't forget that strange girl. Koudelka Lisanta, correct? Absolutely. I see. So the time has come. Why don't you all come inside? It can't be that tacky house. Yep. I'll be waiting. Come see me, okay? Chip, chip, cheerio. Who the heck was that? Roger Bacon. At least that's what he said. So, that's Roger Bacon? The warlock we've been hearing about all this? Oh, boy. Yeah, so, The Roger Bacon that we knew before wasn't really Roger Bacon. That was Cardinal Albert Simon posing as Roger Bacon. This is the true Roger Bacon. Plot twist! Let's go ahead inside the transforming heart house thing. It's creepy. I see, and that's why you came to see me. Mr. Roger Bacon? Please call me Roger. What is that? How do you know Koudelka? Well, see, there was a game called Koudelka on the PlayStation 1, and I was in that game too. 10 years ago, those ruins were called Nematon Monastery. In reality, the monastery was a jail for political prisoners with life sentences. In time, its role as a prison faded away, and the building was brought by a named Patrick, which is also the name of the character in Koudelka. This is all talking about Koudelka. Then that dreadful incident happened, where he tried to revive his wife using the emigrant manuscript. Patrick moved into Nematon with his beautiful wife Elaine and a pair of servants. But one day, some bandits broke into their home and took Elaine's life. Patrick couldn't accept her death and delved into deep research of black magic. He finally raised her from the dead, but what returned was not her wife, but a hideous monster. Koudelka defeated the monster and released Elaine's soul. Hey, that story's the same as Jack's at the orphanage. Does that Emigre something or other book have something to do with it? You know of the Emigre document? Patrick's used it extensively in his research. How did Patrick get a hold of the Emigre document? I'm not sure, but I think he bought it from someone. A man stole that book from the Vatican. His name is Roger Bacon. Who, me? But he's actually Cardinal Albert Simon. Maybe he sold the document to Patrick. Albert Simon. I see. He has been concerned these past years with the study of the deepest laws of the universe. I knew it. He hasn't given up yet. We're fighting against this Albert guy. You know Albert Simon? Yes, I know him well. He was a student of mine. You're a student? Is that true, old man? It's true. How long ago was it now? I'd say about 300 years before I slept here. It's about the time period when he followed the Crusaders and fought against the Ottoman Empire. Damn, he's old. Flashback time!
Of all my disciples, he stood out as the finest. In fact, he was too good. Having come from the lowest and poorest class of society, Albert lifted himself up and applied himself diligently to study so that he could change the world. I saw great promise in him, and I taught him everything I knew. Law, philosophy, science, astronomy, alchemy. But in time, he began to question certain contradictions he saw in the world. The ruling classes and the subjected masses. He came to reject a world in which a person's place was determined by his birth, and he lost patience with me when I attempted to moderate his views. In the end, he brought me up on charges before the court of the Vatican. But it was he who the church condemned. Of course! In an age of absolutism, anyone who called for the granting of rights to individual citizens could do nothing but anger the powers that be, whether in the church or the state. Any such person was destined to be condemned as a heretic and locked away forever, or tortured to death. The truth is, I knew that he was right. But I also knew that a world in which everyone could live as equals was nothing but a pipe dream. Perhaps it could be achieved in time, as knowledge spread more widely among the people. But for that age, it was an idea much too far ahead of its time.
Yeah, but how did he live so long? Can you explain that to me?
No.
He plotted revenge because his ideas weren't accepted?
Albert changed after the trial. His cynic smile did little to hide the darkness behind his eyes. Ignoring my advice, he pushed himself to the limit and ended up getting trapped by the Black Arts. He unsealed forbidden magics and worked to fulfill his dream, the total destruction of society.
But I feel like I can understand how he felt, in a way. We can't leave him be. Albert will do something drastic using Koudelka's power. We have to stop him.
Yeah, but we don't even know where he is. If I'm right, he is close.
What? What?
I am sure Koudelka realized what Albert was about to do. In that case, we don't have much time. You prepared to fight him, correct?
Yeah, but I don't know how long we'll last fighting him. But I won't give up until we settle.
Okay then, I shall assist you.
I'll take you to Albert. Oh, you can do that? Really? Sweet. What did you just do?
This teleporter isn't completed yet, but the vending machine works fine. Get whatever you may need.
Alright, I'll do that.
Wait for me at the Nemeton Monastery ruins when you're ready.
Alright. We get to click on the vending machine for the final shop in the game. Wing wing. Alright. So, Silver Talon we can buy, which is the next upgrade here. But I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to save my money because they're going to be getting a much better weapon in the near future. But I am going to buy the Grand Bible. Let's see. Is it worth it to buy any of this stuff? Yeah. So, I'm going to buy all the stuff I want off screen and I'll be right back. Alright. So, I got everything I wanted from the vending machine. I didn't buy Yuri's weapon, but I bought the new robes for everybody. Yay! Snow White robe, Stygian robe, the... I didn't know I had the Oracle staff. Well, I haven't been using them anyways. The Grand Bible, and that'll be everything. Alright, so now we gotta, before I do leave, actually, there is an item that we can get in here. The light gravestone is in the very back corner there, so that's pretty nice. We almost have all the light points we need, so double niceness. Well, Roger Bacon wants us to meet him in front of the Nemeton Monastery, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, this next dungeon is not super lengthy, but it's one of the longer dungeons in this game, because there's a lot of puzzles and stuff that you gotta solve in here to get a secret here. There's a very important secret you want to do in here for Yuri. It gives him quite a nice item.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll show you the last secret that remains in these rooms.
Yeah, what's that? Is there really something here? Let me pull my leg.
Keep your eyes open. You'll soon find out why I reside here. Go ahead.
I don't know, it's creepy. Okay. I actually need to look up everything I gotta do in here. I'm gonna save my game real quick. What is this place? It's full of evil spirits here, not directed at feet. Can you sense the atmosphere of this curse and chaos that remains here? I'm proud of you. Koudelka's power sealed him, but his spirit remains. It makes me shiver to even think of it. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Do I look okay? Yes, thank you. I was wrong. You have this. It's after this dungeon we get to use whoever we want, but right now we have to use Alice. This large pot over here will be used to create a human who shouldn't have existed. Eileen's body without her soul turned into an inhuman entity. Patrick didn't intend for that. Since ancient times, this place has been called Name. It contains a mysterious power. There are other places like this as well, let's see, such as Easter Island, the civilization of Atlantis, and the lost continent of Mu. All of these places were situated upon the Earth's nerve points. Earth's nerve points? You mean like acupuncture?
That's right.
The stars have a strong influence at this location. Unusual powers being prepared. So this is a special place on the planet? Yes, it's where a certain something is sealed in place. Just as I thought, someone opened this door. This door was made in ancient times to seal these rooms. You've seen the seal before, haven't you? This is an illustration of the soul that is called the Judgment Ring. Those 3 eyes drawn here describe motive, action, and outcome. Motive is the conscience of life, action is the possibility of life, and outcome is the destiny of life. Receptacles of our souls. This is a common principle that all humans share. You're following your will to grab your future of your own, and you'll see the outcome of your action on the other side of the door of judgment. Door of judgment. And at the end of this path shall find Albert and Koudelka. They will be there without fail. This is the furthest I can go. You must decide on your own if you want to walk through the door or not. Kind Roger, you really think we'd come this far just to turn back? We'd determined to go to the ends of Earth long ago, buddy. You're right, that's why we're here after all. Yeah, we've got to see everything through the end. Alright, let me open the door of judgment for you. I'll wait here. I trust that you'll be back. Thank you, Roger. You know what, guys? I've been recording for quite a while, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. It is a short episode compared to some other ones, but we got a pretty long dungeon, and I want to get it all in one video. So, this is Zingfei 500. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care.